This might be the dirtiest race I've seen in a long time on iRacing, and I know this is exactly what you want to see, so you will enjoy this race. We had a great qualifying start at P2 on the grid, 4th split, 1800 SOF, and 23 cars are waiting for chaos. Can we survive turn 1? The answer is no, as we get spun around exiting La Source, and this is just absolute madness. After just one corner we try to rejoin, but let's see what happened first. We turn into the corner, we drift wide to the outside, and then number 12 T-bones us. We can't really blame him for that, but we can blame him for the re-entry. He caused chaos to so many cars, lots of cars DNF because of that, and now we are on the back of the field trying to catch up back again. And as we see all the cars going down the Camel Straight, you just know something is about to happen. And this guy decides to say goodbye to the race, meets the barrier, destroys his car and is out of the race. Don't know how you can crash on a straight like that, but thank you very much for the first free position we get, as we also get another one for this guy that goes wide. This is the situation now. Here is the leading pack, the leading group, as we are coming into the shot right at the back of the field. We try a sneaky move here around the outside on this red car. Works out perfectly. I've never gone around the outside on this corner, but it worked out. And then all our heroics come undone in the very next corner as we spin around ourselves. And I have to admit, I really thought about giving up at this stage. Very frustrating situation, but I'm so glad that I didn't, because this race has so much more to come. Last sector in lap 1, we started to slowly catch back up to the field again, as this group, a couple of cars ahead of me, decided it's time for another crash and took each other out. Number 16 got sandwiched, no chance for the poor guy, but good for us. I think we gained like 3 or 4 positions out of all this, and this brings us back up to P18 for now. A couple of corners later, we approach Eau Rouge for the first time at full speed, and it claims its first victim as car number 21 goes in too fast with cold tires and spins around. You can take Eau Rouge flat out, but you have to have warm tires, and I think he just forgot about that. So we have finally caught up to the guy ahead of us. But getting close and getting past are two different things. Usually Spa is a track where you can overtake easily, but you have to have a very good slipstream down the straight, and also very good exit out of certain corners that are very difficult to follow if you are in the dirty air. So we approach the chicane here for the first time. He goes steep, lucky for us, and we claim the position quite easily, up to P60. Now pay attention to this next lap, because it will get crazy, as Eau Rouge claims his second victim of today, red number 8. Same problem, cold tires. We gain 1 position. Couple of car lengths ahead of me. This happens. Car 24 destroys the race of this poor guy, yellow number 18. And he faces backwards on the straight. I see the flashlights in front of me, and for a second I thought he was coming towards me. Poor guy, ended his race. But at least this red number 24 took out himself on the very next corner. So yeah, kind of justice was done, but still, I think what he did should deserve a report. But anyway, 2 more positions gained for us, which is very good. In the meantime, we are closing the gap corner by corner to the car ahead of us, and a couple of more cars ahead of us is this group here. Yellow number 14 against gray number 7 tries to go around the outside, and it doesn't really give him enough space. Another car in the gravel, another position gained for us. I think this is more of a racing incident, but not the best and cleanest racing as well. And speaking of no clean racing, these two are also having a fight. White versus black, exit of the chicane. I don't know what to say here. It's just madness. Good for us, we gain positions, but is this really racing how it should be? I don't know. Lap number 4, we are closing into this group of 3 ahead of us, and 3 cars within so close proximity this doesn't smell good, especially after all we saw during this crazy mad race so far. Yeah, and the guy leading this group is yellow number 14, who had the incident with the other guy before. And it looks like as he is holding everybody back a little bit. I knew it was around half a second quicker than those three, but getting past is way more difficult than you might think, especially on those cars. We get alongside here car number 6, but cannot get the move done as we complete another lap behind them. I was stuck behind them for like one lap, a lap and a half maybe behind them, and I honestly was waiting to see if they were going to fight each other, as car number 6 goes deep into La Source, and we take the opportunity, go side by side, and it's a drag race up to Eau Rouge, and he sticks behind us, which is very good to see. Very dangerous corner to go side by side. And yeah, we got the move done. A lap later now, it was time to overtake the next guy down the Camel Straight with a good slipstream, but we cannot go for the move here as we are too far back. Especially on this part right here, I was way quicker than the guys ahead, but here you cannot really overtake. So you have to get a very nice, decent exit out of a corner following a long straight, and then hopefully with the slipstream you can do sort of a slam dunk drive-by overtake. But very difficult. Also, these corners right here to follow along the dirty air is quite heavy. The 992 is a quite aero efficient car, so it's quite affected by dirty air. We get a very good exit out of Huon, and here he really catches me off guard. He brakes quite early, or maybe he didn't really brake heavy enough. I didn't want to go for the move, and then somehow we end up in front, taking an avoiding action. Then I saw him spun, so I questioned what happened. Here we see this again. We go for the move last second. He goes for the switcheroo, comes alongside us, and then, I don't know, I didn't feel a touch. Obviously we touched, but yeah, very unlucky. I would say racing incident, maybe 50-50 fault. Yeah, he gets alongside me, looks really unlucky, and yeah, he ends up in the gravel. Sorry for that, but honestly, I was happy to take the position at that stage. Lap number 7, we are now right behind yellow number 14. We have done some good overtakes so far, working our way up the field, got plenty of free positions due to crashes, so let's hope that we are not one of the crashes that are coming in the future. Very good exit out of this corner right here. The slipstream is quite powerful, but going up this corner here, Blanchimont, you have to lift here, and it's a matter of braveness how much you lift, and somehow we get a very good exit out of this one. We go to the inside, he gives us a space, we park it on the apex, and yeah, we get the move done. Pretty good overtake. Was happy that this worked out so well. And a couple of corners later, we also had caught up to the next guy who was currently sitting on P7. We are on P8, so from 23rd that we were after the first couple of corners of lap 1, I think we can be happy of how this race turned out so far. Pace was looking pretty good. I think pace-wise we could hold up with the top 3-4 guys. I mean, obviously we qualified P2, so there must be some pace advantage against all those guys. But yeah, overtaking is not as easy as you might think. You saw plenty of mistakes, as I also do a mistake here and rear end this guy. Luckily nothing happened. Yeah, you saw plenty of overtaking mistakes during the race, people crashing each other out. So after so many laps on this, the last thing we want to do is to end anybody's race here, as yeah, we get an amazing exit out of Eau Rouge. Actually, this is the normal exit. I think probably he had to lift because he started to slide, and this is a drive-by slam dunk overtake, the most easy overtake you can think of, you can wish for. And yeah, we got the position up to P7, and unfortunately our comeback was coming to an end. The next guy was way ahead, and yeah, all in all I think P7 is a good result considering how this race went. We also could have ended up in the wall very easily. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you so much for the support in the previous videos. Yeah, for all the likes you guys are hitting. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And yeah, see you soon in the next video. I hope you had fun and stay safe and clean racing to everybody. Bye bye.